Today in the 10K Club community, there was a question. How do I incentivize referrals? More referrals means more money with absolutely no energy or money spent to get it. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can increase your referrals. My name's Christopher Huntley from teachingrevolution.com. Shout out to everybody in the 10K Club and our Accelerator All-Stars. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share one extra bonus strategy that you can use to get more referrals. So the question was, how do I incentivize people to give me referrals? And incentivize is the key word here. You want to influence their behavior. And that only happens when they have a reason or an excuse to take the action that you want them to take. That's why you use incentives or reinforcement. You use if this, then this language to explain the outcome they get by doing what you want them to do. But before I talk about the 5 ways to increase your referrals, there's another layer to unpack. When someone gives a referral, it's all about status. If they refer someone to you, it means that they believe that they have useful or even superior information or knowledge, and it's advantageous to them to share that with someone else. They want their word to be valuable. They want other people to value the suggestions that they make. This is because it influences how they will be perceived by others. Good referrals mean that you're useful or intelligent, but bad referrals mean you can't be trusted. So it becomes part of the way people see them. It's part of their image. If someone makes a bad referral, people won't take them up on future referrals. And that is because they've lost influence and status. So consider the risk to reward ratio for referring people you know. What reinforcement or incentive would be worth them putting their reputation on the line for? The problem is most businesses have no referral strategy at all, and they just wait for the most awkward moment to directly contact their customers and tell them to go talk about them to other people. So here are 5 ways to incentivize referrals. The first way is an affiliate offer. This basically means you give them a percentage of the sales that they bring in. Another name for this is commission. So you can motivate them to talk about you to other people by saying that they're going to make money by talking about you to other people. Depending on how much your service costs and who your audience is, this might be more or less effective. Generally speaking, if your product is more expensive and the amount of money that the person can make by referring someone is larger, then there's a larger incentive for them to do it. Whereas if you're selling a cheap product and the amount that they're going to get, the percentage from the sales that they get for telling someone about you and that person signing up and paying, well, that amount is really, really small, just like the incentive they have to even do that. But having an affiliate program and offering commission for when they tell other people about you and those people buy is one way that you can incentivize people to go out there and do it. The second way that you can incentivize more referrals for your business is by offering special bonuses. These are basically bonuses that are only available to people who make referrals. This is one of my favorite strategies because everybody wants something special and unique. And when you tell them that there's only one way to get this, you can't buy it, you just have to make a referral, and that's the only way that you can get it, well, it really increases the motivation for them to get a referral. And if the bonus you're offering is very desirable or valuable to them, then that just adds even more motivation for them to go out and tell someone. And this isn't just about referrals. I use the same strategy to get more testimonials and more feedback from my customers too. You can apply this in many areas of your business. The 2 underlying ideas here are that first, this is the only way to get this thing. And second, a limited number of people will get this. When you mix these 2 together, you create a great incentive for them to take the action you want them to take. The third strategy that you can use to increase referrals for your business is gamification. You can make it a game to see who can get the most referrals, and then you can even give them a prize. Competition motivates people in a very effective way, but people need to believe that it's valuable competition and that it's worth their time. And also that winning will make them stand out, will make them look good to the people who are important to them, and also will make them feel like they're a winner. So if you can structure your referral program to include some elements of competition, then it's going to make it feel more like a game, more fun, and they're going to have a lot more motivation to do it. The fourth way that you can increase referrals is something that I call the embedded strategy. And a lot of people have never heard of this before. I looked everywhere on YouTube, didn't find anybody talking about this, but this comes back to a psychological principle, which is one of the most straightforward principles that ever existed, which is basically, if we remove something, then the person can't do the behavior around that thing, right? So if you want someone to stop sitting in this chair, then if you remove the chair, there's no way for them to do that behavior. And so when we apply this to marketing and growing your business, we can kind of flip it around the other way and say, basically, this thing cannot happen until you refer someone else. And we see this a lot with private groups where people maybe need to be the same level or have the same skills or qualifications or background or some base information. So you have to have specific people in specific groups, and you can tell them, well, we need 3 people, 5 people, 10 people before we start this group. And it's great that you've joined, but now we need your help to find the other people who are going to participate. And this can be really effective because nobody gets this thing until they have referred someone else in, basically, right? So they have a lot of motivation if they want to do this group, if they really wanted to take this course or whatever it is. But if there's another required element and we're waiting on them to go get it, that puts good pressure on them. And sometimes for some businesses, that's the right strategy to take. Now, there's a lot of nuances with this strategy, as you can tell. So you need to really think if this is right for you or not. A lot of times this isn't even a strategic move, it's just forced. And it ends up happening that businesses go out and tell customers that we can't start until we have more customers. And then those original customers become sources of referrals. The fifth strategy for incentivizing referrals so you get more of them is what I call the mission strategy. And this means that you tell everyone about your mission and why it's going to be beneficial to them for more people to join, for more people to be there. So you're basically putting it in their best interest for them to generate referrals for you. And this works really well in community programs or products that use a network effect where each action from each individual person contributes to a larger overall value. And you explain to your customers that it's going to get better and better as more people join. Maybe there are going to be new features that you're adding at a certain level when there's a certain number of people in there. Maybe you're going to offer more help, more support, more time with them when more people join. And so you're showing them why it makes sense for them to want more people to be there. And if they want more people to be there truly, then when they have the opportunity to tell someone to be there, they'll do it. So now you have 5 strategies to incentivize more referrals for your business. And I told you I'm going to give you one more bonus strategy too. But I want to remind you that each of the strategies that we've talked about so far focuses on giving customers a logical excuse to tell other people about us. It has to make sense to them, and it has to be in their best interest. And they have to know what they're getting out of it and want to get that. And all of these strategies that we've just talked about effectively do that. So as a bonus, here's referral strategy number 6. And by the way, all this information came straight from our 10K Club community. You can click the link under this video to join. So the last strategy is to give your customers visual or physical rewards. When you give them something tangible, they feel more connected with it. And it's something that they can actually show other people. So one example of this would be giving them a certificate that they can easily share on social media and show their friends and tell people. And when people see it, they're going to say, what's that? What's that all about? And now they have to explain how they got it, what it is, where they got it from, and you'll be part of the conversation. Another example is a digital trophy or award. It looks pretty, it has their name on it, and it says how great they are. They've achieved something spectacular. They've won a competition. They're officially competent or qualified for something. So we're basically giving them an ego boost And we're making sure that we're doing it in a very tangible way that can be shared. Another example is to send them a physical reward in the mail and then ask them to take a picture with it. They're likely to share that picture with other people too. This will create great UGC, or user-generated content, for you to use. And it will also increase the chance that they're going to show it to someone else. So in this strategy, we focus on creating situations where sharing our brand with other people is logical, fun, easy, and intuitive. We discuss topics like this and more inside the community, and we have calls to help you put it all into action. Click the link under this video to learn more about the community. But now you have 6 different ways that you can increase referrals and bring in some extra cash to your business. So you don't have to be that business that waits until the most awkward moment to ask for a referral, or the one who waits until 6 months after you've worked with someone. Now you can make referrals easy and systematic, as they should be. Here's to your success. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.